Hey guys, it's a beautiful crisp morning here in western North Carolina, and I decided to come out for a solo hike, catch some of this nice fall goodness. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me, so let's go check it out. So it is that wonderful time of year again. All the fall colors are out. I was getting a little nervous because I haven't really had a chance to get out into the forest, just with the craziness of moving and then being up in New Jersey helping out a family member. I haven't really had the time to get out and come out here, and I was getting a little worried because last weekend we had a lot of wind and a lot of rain, and a lot of the leaves in our backyard came down, and I was kind of worried, you know, like, oh, am I missing it? Am I missing all the fall? Apparently not, though, because look at this right here. This just looks beautiful. All the gold and orange and green. Yeah, but you can see lots of reds over there in the trees and everything. So I'm really glad that it's still like this, because I always get a little nervous this time of year. You know, you get that FOMO feeling. You feel like you're missing all the good leaves, all the good nature shot. I remember especially when we moved down here, Sarah will attest to this, I was always very panicky about getting out every weekend, seeing all the stuff. I've mellowed a little bit, but it's still there, you know. But I'm glad to come out and see that we still have a little time left, which is a lot of fun. So you guys can see that I'm out here on a solo hike by myself today. Sarah is not with me. I got an early start because I wanted to get out when the light was good for the cold. It's been so bright out. And I feel like sometimes when it's really bright, it kind of washes out all the fall colors. But so I wanted to come out and kind of still be here when it's a little damp from the morning. And you know, if you are new to the channel, my beautiful wife Sarah is on these videos with me most of the time. If you're a long-time viewer, maybe we'll squeeze Sarah in at the end of the video. Hopefully today. If not, she'll be in the next one. Don't worry. So yeah. But you know, one of the things I love about coming out for solo hiking is you know, it's a different experience. You know, you're just on your own timetable. You're just, you know, one with nature, if you want to call it that, you know. But it just gives me a lot of time to think and reflect and just really decompress. And not that I can't do that when I'm with somebody else or big groups of people, but you know, other people will stop, they'll see something they want to look at, you know, and you know, it's nice to kind of have that freedom to be on your own, if you know what I mean. I think it's always good to kind of get out there and find your own space sometimes, you know, especially when you're in a relationship, something like that. It's always good to kind of do some of your own thing. We don't do it very often. We're together all the time, but every now and again, it's good to come out with my big wild beard and go out into the woods and be a man. All right, another fun bridge to cross. One of my favorite simple pleasures in life are fun bridges to cross over when you're out hiking. Always so much fun. Makes you feel like Indiana Jones. One of the things I love about this trail, we're on Cat Gap Loop in Pisgah National Forest, by the way, but each successive bridge gets more and more rugged as you're immersing yourself more and more deeper into nature. So, ooh, going across. So I'm just gonna grab a quick little seat here in the forest. Got some beautiful ferns over there. But you know, I just want to sit down and just talk a little bit too about how, you know, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to say sometimes when you're out here and you just try to put it into words and you just can't, you know, or all the words just kind of fall flat. But I just love it. You know, I've said it before. If you're new to the channel, I'll say it for you again, but you know, I just never really knew how great a lot of this wild nature could be. You know, I kind of grew up with more of an urban suburban area, and it's just so nice to come out. You know, I got here nice and early, only a few cars in the parking lot, and just get out and have the whole trail to yourself. You know, it just feels like it's just you and the forest, you know. So it's just something that I'm so grateful for, to be able to live here, you know. And you know, I would say it, if you want to try to get out there and do something, go out there and do it. Because, you know, Sarah and I, we were scared to move here. You know, we were leaving all our friends and family, everything we knew. I mean, I was in my late 30s and I had never lived anywhere else. And it's just been such a rewarding experience, you know, to get out here. And, you know, it's kind of crazy sometimes because you don't have that support system that you have at home. But it's just such a great experience. You know, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I had no idea how much I really loved being out in nature. It's just magical. It's the only way I could describe it, you know. So if you want to kind of do something like this, you know, I would say go ahead and pull the trigger, because, you know, it's better to dare for mighty things than to never do anything at all, you know what I mean? So get out there and give it a try. I think it'll be worth it for you. So I'm out here trying to, you know, think about some things to tell you guys about what I love about solo hiking, but my mind just keeps going blank on stuff. And I guess that's kind of the point, maybe. You know, the benefit of the solo hike is just to kind of get out and lose yourself out here, you know, and not really think about too many things. I don't know if that makes sense, but, you know, I wish there were some grander things that were popping into my head, some wisdom to impart, but, you know, that's how I just feel. It's just peaceful. It's just peaceful and quiet. A lot of beautiful sounds, a lot of beautiful things to look at. That's about it. We're heading down a hillside. It's a little treacherous, but I always have to come down here. There's a cool little waterfall to check out. So we're making our way down. Hopefully we don't take a tumble on these slick leaves. This is the part of the trail where I try to hustle back to the car. You know, I like to kind of push myself on some of these hikes sometimes, get a little exercise in, and it just feels good to move through the forest. You know, I always remember watching the movie Last of the Mohicans. It's one of my favorites. I've talked about it before. Filmed right in this area, by the way. But it always feels great to just kind of run through the forest, you know, the way that they did at that beginning chase scene. Whoa! Gotta be careful though. You don't want to slip and fall. But yeah, I just like to move around a little bit. But I will take a little bit of care because I don't want to slip on these slick leaves. But time to hustle back. Got something cool though. Hang around because I'm gonna go do a little something I've been wanting to do for a while now. Sorry for the sniffing. It's so cold out. You know, just yeah, it's making me have the sniffles a little bit. So we are at this nice little secluded area, nice little stream over here. There's something I've been wanting to do for a while. My toe, my big toe on my right foot has been hurting for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. So I've been wanting to get over here and I'm gonna dip my big toe in this ice cold water here. Bring down the inflammation, make it feel good, let the power of the forest heal me up. So we're gonna do that right now. Not so bad. All right, I didn't stay in for too long because it was pretty chilly in there. My feet were going numb. I might try to put them in again, but there's just so many little cool little things here. I want to show you some more beautiful nature. Micro piglets. I'm gonna go barefoot, do a little grounding. There's a nice little, peaceful little waterfall over here. Nice little reflection. A little tiny waterfall. So peaceful. Birds chirping. Life is good. Hope you're having a great day. My feet are so soft. Walking on these rocks is brutal. I'll stand in this puddle a little bit though. Cool that big toe off again. Take it. Take the pain. Take the pain. No pain, no gain. All right, I'm gonna grab my shoes and get my portable towel to dry off my feet. Always bring a little portable towel in the old day pack. So I'm gonna dry off. Oh my God, these rocks are brutal. I'm gonna dry off and head home to Sarah, I think. Go warm up a little, you know? So let's go see her. All right, guys, we are back at the house and I hear somebody here in the kitchen.
Hey, guys.
Here's Sarah back home.
Hello.
What you up to? It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still like feels pretty like fall out there. Like, you know, here I was telling the buckos how the leaves dropped here and we were worried that like fall was kind of over, but there's still a good amount of them left in the forest. So yeah. So maybe a little fun adventure for you and me this weekend.
Yeah,
see some fall colors.
I need to see some fall.
Yeah. What you got there?
I got my smoothie.
Oh, tasty. Having your breakfast?
Yes, it's bananas, spinach, cherries, wild blueberries, and cherries. Wait, peaches.
Peaches. Yeah. Great.
It's good.
All right. Fun out. Yeah. Told the buckos how we were going to come back and say hi to you. You know, it's not a Kurt and Sarah vlog without Sarah in there.
I miss you guys.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's it for today's episode. Hope you had fun. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.